Go record somewhere else, please. That's all I'm asking. No drones. That's it. Don't care where you stand. No drones.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're here on a busy main road at EMR Metal Recycling here in Swindon. There we have it, look, Swindon. 01793 area code. Now, I'm not just going to wander on here. This is clearly for vehicles only, although there is a pedestrian crossing there. I can't see any safe way for pedestrians to walk down. Oh, we might have one there actually. Yeah, there we go. So we can walk down here maybe. And is there an office? I think there might be an office down at the back. But we've got a guy who's just reversed into the bay over there. Gipsy Ln, Swindon. So let's see where this takes us. It looks safe enough to me, with a barrier to the right. Please keep inside walkways. Yeah, that'll do. Let's see how far down we can get before we take David over. David loves to see all this machinery moving around and how this metal is handled and crushed and bent. Oh, look at that. A 360 grab. Vehicle there just coming off the weighbridge. Makes a right loud noise. You alright, my friend? Me? I've not reported yet. I just wanted to see this come off the weighbridge. Just making a little video about the place. I will do most of the video from the outside, but on the way up to reporting.
Right, I don't think you should be recording at the moment. I would go in and speak first before you start recording, please.
Yeah, the laws around that are,
right, you
can film your arrival and departure.
Right.
So that's all I'm going to do. Film my arrival, film my departure, and then do the rest when I'm out there.
But you've come onto site. So
yeah, I've not made my arrival.
I'm just going from common sense as telling you, because I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're filming. On
the common sense subject,
yeah,
you should be behind this barrier, really. Keep yourself safe for pedestrians.
I know.
So I've just come
across somebody that's filming something who's still pointing it at me at the moment.
Yeah.
Rather you didn't.
Like I say, you can film your arrival and departure. Do you want me to leave?
I'm just trying to inquire as to why you're here.
Yeah, because do you know when I go into the Gatehouse, they're either going to say, brilliant, carry on, or they're going to say, nope, please leave.
Right.
And then I'll just leave. Because if you...
stop pointing at me, please?
No. The recording has to continue.
What's in relation to?
It's in relation to me wanting to make a video from outside. That's my intention.
Right.
But if any consent is given or any argument is had, this is to document it before it gets blown out of proportion to anybody that is like the police, for example.
Right.
You could say, he said this, he swore, he hit me. Well, none of it happened. This is just my protection.
Okay, as I said, so who are you?
A YouTuber.
A YouTuber. Okay, and you're coming on site in relation to? I'm
going to ask the person in the reception. Is it reception or gatehouse?
Gatehouse.
Is that your position in there?
No.
Are you higher than them?
I'm of a position that...
Brilliant. Right. Okay. Well, I won't bother going in there then. All I'll do is tell you I'm going to make a 20-minute video about EMR Metal Recycling Swindon. It's going to go on my YouTube channel in 7 days' time. I'm going to fly the drone around. I'm going to see as much moving machinery as possible and work out how you do things here. Behind the scenes, nobody ever gets to see it. It's not just you I do it at loads of different places. It's very unusual, and it's what my niche market is.
Let me contact the person who on site at the moment is the manager. And I will ask them to come and speak to you.
Where would you like me to wait?
If you're going to carry on bidding, I'd like to come wait by the gate, please. Is that all right?
Thank you for your time. There we go. We've got it all out. It's very difficult to explain why you're here, but in a nutshell, we want to see behind the scenes action at somewhere interesting. And this is certainly one of those. So whilst he goes and checks with his manager to see if they wish to call the police or not. really, because they can't stop me, can they? And they might think the police can stop me, but we all know they can't. But it stops them from coming out and approaching me whilst I'm flying. It stops any unnecessary confrontation by me just going there, saying, look, this is what I'm going to do. If you don't like it, tell me now. So the vehicle's coming out of here, turning left. That's a right sharp corner. Look at that. And you can see by the wet tyre marks that they clearly have to go onto the other lane. Surely turning left is a no-no. It should be a right turn only. Get yourself down in that direction. Sorry, mate. I'm outside, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want that in my face.
Right.
Can you turn it off?
Some of their lot.
Turn it off.
What? Why?
Because why are you recording our yard?
Sorry. Would you like me to stop or?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Stop what?
Recording in our yard.
No, that's what I'm here to do. Has your colleague not explained?
But from where?
What do you mean?
Who's instructed you to do it?
Nobody.
So why are you saying that you're here to do it?
I've chose to do it. I've chose to make a video about EMR recycling in Swindon today. What's your colleague told you?
Just said that there's a chap at the outside in the yard walking around recording for YouTube.
Yeah? What's wrong with that?
We don't permit it.
That's why I've come outside. Yeah. I've only gone in there to let you know what I'm doing. Right, I'll start again. I'm going to remain outside while I do my video. It's going to last 20 minutes. It's going to be all about what I can see happening at EMR. I'm going to take the drone over.
We don't allow that. Yeah. Turn it off.
I'm not turning it off. Why do you think you can tell me to turn it off when I'm outside? I don't get it. So I'm going to take the drone over. I want to see some 360 grab action. I've just seen a little bit there. You're not going to stop them from working, are you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go record somewhere else, please. That's all I'm asking. No drones. That's it. Don't care where you stand. No drones.
No, the law allows it. The law says if you stand on public, you can film anything. So I'm just filming interesting things, and I'm not being funny
I'm just asking you not to do it. That's all.
Yeah, and I'm asking you to allow me to do it.
And I'm not giving that access. So that's it.
Okay. Well, I'm not asking for you to allow me to do it. I'm just saying I'm doing it. Don't sort of come out with, because while I'm flying the drone, I can't be interrupted. It's very dangerous. That's all. I just wanted to avoid any confrontation whilst flying the drone. That's all. So as long as we're square on that.
We're not square.
Well, are you gonna stop me from flying my drone?
No, I'm asking you politely. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah. And
all right.
I've come from Leicester. I've come 2.5 hours to do this video.
So why EMR Swindon then?
Because I've done BMW Swindon. I've done a new data centre. You know the Amazon data centre in Swindon? Do you know it? Really? Not many people know that. It's secret. How do you know about that?
Why here? Why now?
I've come to Swindon mainly for the Amazon data centre. While I'm here, because I've travelled so far, I'm going to do as many videos as I can for my YouTube channel. So that's it. Before I do it and before I get my drone out, I don't want you guys coming out going crazy at me, because it could. My drone costs about £1,000 and it could damage my drone. So I'm letting you know now, and I'm telling you now, I'm going to take the drone up. I'll be here for 20 minutes. Even if you call the police, by the time they've arrived, I'll be gone. So you're powerless. So I'm
just asking you politely. We don't like people sending drones over our yards, okay?
I've heard that. I've heard your concern, but there's nothing to do with safety to be worried about. It can't hurt anyone.
I'm not worried about safety.
What are you worried about then?
Privacy. This is not. This is.
Are you doing anything you shouldn't be doing?
No.
So what are you worried about?
We don't want people recording our sites. That's the end of it.
You don't want it. You can't stop it. You physically cannot stop it unless you got the police here before I'd left. And even if the police tried to stop somebody doing a lawful activity, they'll be opening themselves up to a civil claim, won't they? And they'll get sued. Thank you, my friend. I'm gonna go up here because you get a good view from the bridge. Are we good?
No, mate.
Thank you. So once again, he tried his best to stop it, but he will not stop me. So let's get onto this bridge, nice and high, and see what we can see. So we can see the different colours of all this metal. The cleanest stuff is at the back. So let's get David out and have a good look round. So we've checked on drone assist. There are no flight restrictions in this area. So let's go and have a look. EMR Metal Recyclings, Swindon. What do you look like from above then? So down there, where the bike is locked up, we've got that puddle that kept on splashing us while we were talking to the guy. And I presume he came from that building down there. So what have we got then? This is clearly the cleanest stuff down here. Looks like it's in big blocks. Wow, so there must be a crusher, a square crusher somewhere over here. Must be this this section. The 360 is throwing them around like they're pieces of sponge. Looks like he's using this big lump of metal as a sweeping brush to sweep the floor. That's quite cool, isn't it? But their rubbish is clearly spilling over to the railway, which I don't think is in use. Goes down there, it's got lights on it, so I'm not sure. Then deep into the back of the yard we have some vehicles and lots of wheels, some rebar, all sorts hidden at the back. Even got some sort of old boiler or engine there. Lots of barbed wire around anyway to protect it. But yeah, some vehicles that are just dumped on top of each other. A lot of 206. Lots of empty skips, ready to be taken onto site to be filled. But we want to see this crusher in action, don't we? We want to see some of these blocks being made. We'll keep an eye on that. And we've got the weighbridge there. What type of waste is being brought in to this place? Let's see. It looks pretty clean to me. That's a very nice load. Easy work for the 360 grab. Wow. And there we have one of the blocks being loaded. I presume that's just about to be loaded into this container. So let's see how that's done. So it's carefully aligning the 3 blocks side by side. Looks like he's making a bit of a wall, ready for the forklift to go up and grab from the sides and load into the waiting 20-foot container. This one here seems to be just about to tip, so let's see how this works. Whilst this grab here is just loading into the compactor, which is now squeezing the metal as we speak. So let's see how this works. So it looks like it's pushing it all the way from the left to right and then down on that piston and spitting it out just underneath in the blocks. That makes sense. And here he goes. Easy as that. It looks like that has come from another one of the EMR depots, and it's specifically come here to get put into a block like that. That's my guess. And all day long this guy will simply put more and more into the crusher to produce these cubes. And you can see now the forklift has grabbed a few of those cubes and he's going to place it into the back of the container. So we'll load it up like that and he'll simply push the same forward and he'll slide all 9 of them forward together. Nice. So that's about it. Let's get the Google Maps 360-degree photo and move on. And that was EMR Metal Recycling here in Swindon. It's just started raining just as we were bringing the drone back down, so I'm not going to hang about. I'm getting myself out of here. So if you have enjoyed that video, do give it a thumbs up for me, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye bye for now.